Okay, hello everybody. This is Debbie. And today I wanted to talk about music again. And I want to encourage everyone because, we have some people that are really rocking it out there. And some people are making money, but they had to go through some things. So my thing today is to tell you that we all start from the bottom. I don't care who you are. You can be a preacher, teacher, lawyer, doctor, dancer, artist. There's even in the labor fields, you all start at the bottom. You all get bottom pay until you can build yourself up. And so I'm going to talk about music and how to start with some things. A lot of people already know this, but composing a song is the easy part. I mean, I can compose a song right now. I can open this up and just, just do whatever I want to do here. And, just come to the piano and start working on stuff. But that's the easy part. And because God gave it to you, it's the easy part because it's in your head and you want to get it out. Now, getting the song published, or you can hear it in another story when you're writing a book or whatever the case may be. That's the easy part. But there are so many ways to get your song out there for the public to hear. First of all, you compose your song. That's number one. Look over your lyrics, see if they make sense. Some people, I hear songs now, some of the lyrics don't even make sense. I mean, they just anything. And they're out there making money. Make sure you hook up with someone who has a good ear and can play. I can play my own. I don't have to go out, but there are people that have to go out, get somebody, you sing it to yourself or you sing it to them. They have to pick it out and all that kind of stuff. Well, you have to pay them. And if you go into the recording studio, you want your song to be embellished. You're going to get a producer or whatever you call it to embellish your songs to make it, presentable or worth hearing, and stuff like that. So record your song on the phone. I have my iPhone here and I have this program called AV, something like that. And every time a song comes to my head, I could be at church. I could just be at church, sitting out in the audience, listen to the word of God. And the pastor say something that might trigger my brain. And all of a sudden I'm doing like this in church. And I have to keep doing that till I can get somewhere. And when I get in the car, I open up my recorder and I record what I can remember. Because let me tell you something, as fast as it comes to your head, it leaves your head pretty fast. Unless it's just one of them dominant songs. But if you coming up with something and you getting ready to go home and record, I have done that several times. And it came out different from the way I first heard it. And I could never get it back to the way I really wanted it. But anyway, record your song on a phone or whatever, and keep the song until you get with the musician. And I just told you that. And then some people go to the studio first and record it, and then they send that recording to get it copyright. But I write mine on music. I'm a composer, and when I say that, it means I'm a writer. I can write the music. I'm also a transcriber, but I am in the business of myself to make sure that my music is on sheet music. And so when you copyright a song, that the old-fashioned way was like you write the song, put it in an envelope, mail it back to yourself, and conceal it like my daddy did back in the old days. But boy, if he was alive now and saw what was going on now, man, he would be on fire. It was just not his time. But it's my time. So what I do when I get on the copyright thing, I register online. And you put you got an account there, so if you got an account, that's great. You just go in and you register, and you put your music, you put your name, who's the author, blah 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 blah. Well, I found out something. I paid $65 for this one song last week. I almost had a stroke. I said, $60? They took $60 out of my check. I called them, and I didn't read anything. I called them. I want to know, why did you take $60, $65? He said, well, you did standard. I said, I thought this, no. And they explained it to me, and then I saw it on the screen. It used to be $30. It moved to $45 for, if you say single, one author, one song, no other author included, just one song, is $45. Standard, I guess it means it's another author or something like that. Is more than one author. Are you sharing it? Are you sharing? Yeah, you are sharing the royalties or whatever you get out of with your band leaders. You know, the people in the band. Everybody get a piece of the action. Then it's $65, I think, for one song. But if you want to do a group of songs, like they said, if you do 10 songs of the same genre, like gospel, I got 10 songs right now that I'm getting ready to send off to them. I had to pull PDF or whatever you call it. I have 10 songs ready to go right now. That's $85. Well, I didn't like the 10 things long time ago because I felt like each song should have been stamped a different number. But this $10 thing seemed like a bargain to me. $85 for 10 songs. If you got 10 songs, but if you just got one song, it would be better to invest that one song, get it copyrighted. Then you can go to choir rehearsal or go to church or whatever. Hey, I want y'all to sing. I used to do that when I played for Marshall Memorial and other places. Hey, I want y'all to sing my song. And I'll teach it to them because I want to hear how my song sounds. But see, I'm not in that position anymore. So I go to the studio and I do my own background singing and everything. I do my own CDs. I was going to AAA like everybody else, and I heard they stopped doing it. So now I'm going to have to go straight to CD Baby. And CD Baby, it will distribute your songs on iTunes, Spotify, and all these other places. They send it to them. SoundCloud, SoundClick, Radio Airplay. There's just so many places. And I've joined Reverb Nation. I tried something on Reverb. They asked, do you want your song to be reviewed? And the closest song, if you make a 70, you get to be on something. And the closest song that got to 70 was I Am Healed. It was like a 69. The rest of my songs, it was like 63. So I just got so disappointed, I stopped. But you got to keep going. You do not stop. So, like I said, get it copyrighted. After you pay the money, they tell you to upload it. So I can get on my computer and upload the songs. Okay, and then one thing you must know, and this is what everybody knows, it's not what you know, how smart you are, how brilliant, how many degrees you got, and all that. It's not that. It's who you know. And if you don't know anybody, your song is not going anywhere. You got to know people. Like this guy, if I had not talked to him on the phone, I don't even think I would be getting royalties right now. And I saw him, not saw him, but my cousin and my son saw my songs on YouTube. Had the Tradicas pictures up there and everything. So I wrote a letter and said, I don't know who you all are, but that song, Remember Me, that's my song. I don't even know how y'all got that song. Well, this guy, he called me. And he said to me, he said, they bought Pierce Records in Kansas. I think it's Kansas, yeah. And they said that when they went down to in the basement, they found 45s of a whole bunch of teenagers' songs, that went to the studio and got recorded. So they was trying to get their money out of that. So he paid me for signing the contract. I wasn't sure. You know how you are when you start at the bottom. You're not sure. I sent it to my ex-husband. He's an attorney. And I told him to dig into that, and he told me it was legit. I signed it. They sent me some money. I split that little money with the girls. That was, the Trinikas. But the royalty monies, I didn't even think nothing else about it until 2017 when I got this 1099 and it showed that I said, no, ain't nobody sent me no money. They said, yes, we did. And they asked me my address. Well, I live in Dale City, but we have Oklahoma City zip code. They sent me that money. I almost fell out of my seat. And the lady told me at BMI, I was calling them to chew them out. And she said, no, ma'am, this is international royalties. I said, say what? She said, yes, ma'am, it's on some kind of film. And then I had some friends told me it was piped in the restaurant place in Kansas. I mean, you just never know. So you have to put your stuff out there and put your faith in some things. So CD Baby, they will put your music on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora. They'll take us, you have to pay them. Got SoundCloud, SoundClick, Radio Airplay. There's just a lot of places you can go. Gospel Music Workshop. If your song is good enough, if your song win in your chapter or whatever, I don't know how they do it anymore, they can send it to the workshop. I had a friend, Emery Shaw. He did a song way back when, and they accepted it, and it was on the record. So there's just a lot of things that you can do. Nowadays, Sony and all these other music companies are expensive. They have to really accept you, want you. You just can't go in there and drop your song. They have to accept you. So until the meantime, you got to be an independent artist and get your songs out there. I'm not on the level maybe as some of my local musician friends, because they kept going and I didn't. I stopped because I was a teacher. I just couldn't do it all. And be a mother, and minister music of a church, 5 kids, husband. I couldn't do it all, okay? So, but it's a start, and it's a start for you. So you can meet with other people that you know and ask them how they got started. Try to get your song on the radio station, but you do know when your song is played on the radio station, they got to pay a penny, so they may not put it on there. But I have had my song on a few radio stations here in Oklahoma, and because a lot of people tell, I heard your song on the radio. And I said, oh, and it makes you feel good that you're doing something. So I hope this will help you. I hope this will give you a jump start, and you start from the bottom. You just can't come in and just start from the top. You are not Nat King Cole, Clark sisters. You're starting from the bottom. They started from the bottom. Everybody that you see on TV or in the movies or whatever, on television, in the courthouse, in the church house, in the whatever house, they started from the bottom. So we all must start from the bottom, the beginning. So God bless you, and I hope that you get something out of what I took, some little tips that will help you. But most of all, before you even let anybody hear your song, make sure you get your song copyrighted. Yeah. Yeah. Peace out.